Wait, what? I wanted to get one more slur in.
Yeah, well,
Please,
that
please go
sucks.
offline again.
Yeah, I'll have to beep it if you say it, the slur. You'll have to beep it.
Did you see that YouTube lets you AI remove copyrighted songs now?
I'm pretty sure that I mean that's kind of I guess that's good. I think that's
Oh,
been as I recall this being a feature for a while where you could like mute like
no, no,
only
no.
the music portion of the audio track and then still like leave a cleaned out version of the or somewhat clean version of the words.
I don't. I don't think we're talking about the same thing because the this feature leaves the bitrate. I mean, it sounds like the bitrate of what you're saying is in tatters.
I mean, yeah, that's what I meant. It's like it doesn't really sound great, but you can understand what people are saying.
Yeah. Okay. I guess we're talking about the same thing then. I
Yeah,
only noticed that
I
like
feel like that's been it's been a while
2
since
months
they've had
ago.
that. But I mean, obviously, I have no sense of time. Like, I literally, I do not understand the passage of time or any of its associated concepts. I have not adjusted to this aspect of mortal existence.
I
Yeah,
What the
this
fuck
is.
is happening?
I don't know.
Why can't I switch my persona?
He's trying to put on a different mask as a psychopath. He's doing
Hmm.
a psychopath thing. He's switching to a different mask.
Yes.
Where are all my
Why?
patrons?
Okay.
Yeah,
Persona 5 is a modern video game, right?
I believe so. I have heard this said.
How does it not have autosave?
Oh
What the fuck?
no! I fucking hate it when when like video games don't have autosave. I mean, this is I mean it's 2014, man. Not to go all fucking Justin Trudeau on the video game. I mean, come on. Persona
It's
5.
2024.
Yeah.
Oh, Persona came out then. Is what you meant.
No, what did I say?
2014.
Oh, no, I meant 2024, but I think it because he said it's 2015. That
I see. Ah, I see. I see.
was my
Um.
brain went there.
Uh. And this wouldn't be such a big problem if the PC port of Persona 5 Royal didn't crash so often.
Oh, that's the worst
And
fucking
there's a
combo.
lot of there's a lot of stuff in the game that's like off time, but you still have to make decisions. Like you can say, today I'm planning my day and I want to work part time in a beef bowl shop,
Yeah.
or because that will increase
So
my
I
proficiency
just
or
to
whatever.
so we're speaking about the same thing. Persona is the game about like Jungian dream archetypes, but that is also sort of a life
It
simulator.
it's yes, but it's the Jungian dream archetypes are a pretty loose topic. It's kind of more like Inception, but there's like Pokemon that are kind of modeled after archetypes.
Ah, yes.
Um, what was I gonna say?
I don't know. I can't
Oh
help
yeah,
you.
there's a as you said, it's a social sim as well,
Hmm.
and they can potentially there's a lot of time between like combat and the next combat section. And so you do like 2 or 3 hours of stuff that doesn't feel important.
Yeah.
Um, and so you don't save because nothing important has happened. And then the game crashes on you.
Ah.
And fuck.
Yeah, it doesn't spike your adrenaline. Yeah, no, I get it. That fucking sucks, dude. That fucking sucks. So what is the deal with a social? Hello, Alex.
Brilliant.
What is the
Yeah.
fucking point of a social simulator? Just go outside.
Real.
Like, I understand the sense of like other sort of simulation game, like flying a plane simulator. Because even if you're a pilot, that's, I mean, and most people are not, but even then, that is sort of like an aspect that requires some level of infrastructure. But this is just like this like a going to the toilet simulator. Everyone does it. What's the point of
I mean,
just do the real
you know,
thing?
it is the year of our 2024. Not all people
Everyone
do
goes
it.
I mean, you know, I guess.
Did you see the stuff that's been kind of occupying 4chan lately
The what?
with the shit drawer?
Oh, you mean the guy who
Found,
would like throw his shit into the attic?
yeah,
That
or the
I
guy who would do it in the drawer under his bed.
it's so
Mom
unbelievable.
found the
It's
shit drawer.
so fucking unbelievable, dude. Like, how do you? I don't even understand how you like do that. Even if you're a complete fucking idiot and start doing that, how do you continue to do that after like 48 hours? If you're the dumbest person in the world.
Well, you know.
Like, I would
Did you see
understand
that
doing this
video
as a game. Yeah.
of the
Yes.
Japanese girl who is rotting in her apartment, as
Oh
the
my
tweet
god,
put it?
it's like this cooking video.
Yeah,
Ugh.
What?
fucking horrifying.
Ah,
Excuse me?
that was painful.
What are we talking about?
It's some like Japanese woman who like it's like a cooking video, I guess, that she does, and it's just her apartment is just made of like trash, and it's just filled to the brim with fucking bugs.
And she's unwashed herself as well.
I I can't smell that through the video.
I
Luckily,
mean, you can see her hair, dude.
I mean
This hair hasn't seen shampoo in forever.
that shit is. I mean that's really crazy to me. I'm a
Uh,
I'm I'm
I
a
can.
like my apartment isn't always the cleanest. This is a known fact, but I am like very anal about personal hygiene.
I know.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, there we go. I found the video. Let me send it for Alex to look at.
I don't know if I want to look at that right now. I'm having soup.
No, you definitely don't, because she is. I think she's cooking soup, right? Chicken
I'm.
soup, right?
It's also the way she does it, where she holds this carrot, and
Yes. Ah,
she has the carrot in her
slices
hand.
in the air.
Yes, and then like it falls into the soup pot.
Oh, well,
And
I
she like doesn't
suppose.
secure it with her other thumb, at least, because you can do that,
This is
but she doesn't.
insane.
Hold on a second. Be right.
She's
You're right.
clearly aware of the bugs as well. That is a fucking fire hazard right there.
Apparently, that's like a thing in like TikTok and Twitter.
Uh huh.
Take this kind of as seriously as eating disorder communities do, where they gatekeep you not engaging in the harmful behavior properly, and
Oh
like bully
my god!
you
And
for
this is for like
doing
hoarding.
it wrong. Sorry?
This is for like hoarding in this case.
Not really. It's they call
Oh,
it girl rotting. It's about just, being depressed, too depressed to clean yourself.
Oh my god! Oh no! Come
I
on.
used to think the internet was unambiguous positive.
I still think this.
No. I mean, it's a net positive, but there's some caveats, man.
I really, really think. I mean, yeah, sure. But I also think that a lot of these people would have just been like this, sort of privately, anyway. I do understand that there's like a problem with like, oh, I'm like being like just fucking completely insane, and then like doing something like this, and then in the real world you would have either just rotted away or found your way out of it. And then you go onto the internet and people like they don't just like encourage you to do it further, they like shame you for stopping. Like, no, fab. And yeah, I do understand that. However, I still believe that it is an unambiguous positive because I find this interesting in an academic sense. So
Entertain me, peasants.
that is ultimately the value that things have in this universe, is whether I personally find them mildly curious. The coal man.
Speaking of
Hello.
4chan, there's this old post about it, where someone goes like, before the internet existed, want to fuck toaster.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Everyone encourages me to stop this weird behavior. After the internet existed, want to fuck toaster. Find community of 20,000 people who also want to fuck toaster. Never get out of fucking a toaster.
Yeah. No, that's real. That's fucking real.
I would have encouraged them to fuck a toaster.
If I post the abscond gif, are you gonna leave the call?
I think I would mute myself, I suppose.
No. That's unfair. Now I can't post the gif.
Or rather, I think I should, in that case, leave the call and begin watching the stream, because like I would actually be up.
Don't leave me alone with this guy.
Yeah,
he
I
likes Raised by Wolves.
I think I'm gonna make like some sort of like. I'm having an intuition right now. I think I'm gonna make a soup tomorrow, because I have these Korean.
Is it a carrot soup?
I have this. I mean, I might put carrots in it. I have these Korean noodles made out of like sweet potatoes, and I also have this like Japanese seafood stock cube in my. Well, it's somewhere.
Dashi?
No, it's like a Japanese muggy thing.
Is that the guy from Tekken?
I think it's shrimp flavored, and I also have like a massive amount of katsuobushi. Like, I got some katsuobushi at one point to put a little bit in one dish, and I had to buy a whole bag of it because that's the only way you can do it. And I think that would be a cool like thing to put in a sort of good sort of soup stock.
Ooh.
And I can put in some like lemon. I have a shit ton of Worcestershire sauce. Yeah. And then I don't know. What should I put in there in terms of protein? I can put some seitan maybe. Fry up some seitan, have it in there.
Hey, Burger.
Yeah.
What is the Japanese sex minister called? This will only be funny to you and people.
Japanese sex minister?
Yes.
There is a Japanese sex minister?
No, but it's a setup for a joke.
Oh, okay.
I know you don't do those, but come on.
I've seen some weird shit coming out of Japan today, so it's a country where odd things happen on occasion. What is the name of the Japanese sex minister?
Shinzo Abe?
Kasaki.
What?
Tamushi Kasaki.
Okay, dude.
I thought it was Shinzo Abe. What was the guy that got?
It was Shinzo Abe.
Shinzo
I love
Abe.
Schizo Abe. As someone in chat is saying about half the country doesn't believe in vaccines anymore, I think the internet has something to do with that. Before the internet, also half the country didn't believe in vaccines, just for different reasons.
In the 70s, like 80% of the US thought Dungeons and Dragons was a satanic ritual.
Yeah, I don't really. This is the just that
Wait,
back
it's
then it was
not?
television doing it. I'm sorry to disappoint you. Since you've been doing this for years, you've not actually been summoning demons.
Yeah.
It's like that meme of the diamond miner. Most D&D players stop right before they're about to finally summon the demon.
Yeah. Somebody fucking posted these fucking
These
like
nuts?
these supplements on the server recently. And
Yes.
this is generally some of the funniest shit I've ever seen. Hello.
For some reason, that's very common in the supplement industry.
I love the jihad rape wave fuel. N-word whipping, woman beating, libtard exterminator, mayonnaise flavor. It's so fucking ridiculous, dude. I love these.
That tends to happen in the supplement industry for some reason.
This is also, I think if I got this one, that would make me very powerful.
Yes, that is what stands between you and fulfilling your dreams.
So they kind of remind me of how Crafty is in the end, really. That's I was doing some like world building for my own Metro Otherscape variety setting. And I was gonna do like I want this like Egyptian because I have this sort of equivalent of ATS technology. I wanted to do a mystical pyramid corporation, and instead of Aztec, I went for Egyptian. And then I thought, well, maybe one of the biggest health technology firms, could be associated with like a Egyptian sort of deity. And I researched Egyptian deity of medicine and all that, and so I named it ISIS Advancements, but also like capitalized too, which at some point I realized maybe I should change into IBIS Advancements, which is a different deity that also works in that place.
There was like, I think it was either some kind of savings management company or something like that, something finance related, that was called ISIS.
Yeah.
There's also in the TV show Archer, the organization's called ISIS.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this used to be a normal thing to call things.
Yeah, because it's like he says, it's the Egyptian god, But yeah, that all changed in 2014. What was it, 2013?
Rip to whatever year it was.
Yeah.
When that happened.
Imagine hanging out with all the other years, and you have to be the ISIS year.
Yeah, dude.
2014 was
you have to sit at the outsider table with 2001.
We watched the like the Saeed terrorist episode the other day of Lost. That was funny. I didn't know that was in season 1 actually. Because it's like there's a lot of stuff weird. I expected it to be like sort of racist, but it really is just like, yeah, actually the CIA grooms terrorists. The CIA is like a fucked up organization. And actually the brown guy is morally good.
I love when the brown guy is morally good.
This is like, my boyfriend was sort of okay with Shannon as a character. This is one thing he didn't call. He expected like Saeed or Michael to die first because of it's a show from 2004. And was then very surprised when the first guy to die is like a white boy. You know,
Who is the first
I
one?
don't know.
Boone is the first one to
No.
die. Yeah, that's the
Oh,
first.
Boone, yeah.
I mean, aside from like the fucking character that nobody gives a shit, this like bitch that drowns that nobody ever even, like we don't never even see her face or anything, right?
Yeah.
Or like Scott or Steve or whichever one it was. But like of the main cast, the first one to die is like Boone, and he didn't see that coming. That looks weird. What is that? I want to
I was
eat
about
it.
to say I misread it. I thought she said slop.
I mean, sort of.
What
No
have
way.
you made here?
It's
Explain
a clam
yourself.
soup.
Hmm.
Well, yes, clams.
Oh, I
soup
could put
already.
fucking crab
And-
meat in my soup tomorrow. There we go.
All
I
right.
have a bunch of frozen surimi from 2 years ago.
Good.
Oh, you know
Okay.
that surimi's burnt to shit.
It'll be
2
fine.
years of freezer burn.
It'll
I
be fine.
mean-
I'm good.
Not. It was already cooked when it got into the freezer,
Yeah.
so should be alright. I reckon.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. Yeah, I'm sorry.
mean-
This is a crab soup.
Oh no, it's a clam soup.
Oh, it's a clam soup.
Yeah.
What are you from New England?
No.
Good talk.
Thank you.
Also,
Speaking,
lobster is New England. Clams are more mid-Atlantic, so you need like a posher accents.
Well, you know, I was not doing clam. I was not doing
Oh.
posh. I was doing I was being judgmental.
Oh no, I meant the
being a
posh.
bitch.
I was fucking clam stew. New England clam stew.
Stuart Clam.
It's actually based on a Chinese stir fry, but I made it soup.
Oh,
Jueves
that
Gratino.
rules. The Ku Klux Klan. How about the Ku Klux Klan?
That doesn't ring a bell. I do not
Suspicious.
I don't recall.
make any connections between that and any pre-existing groups.
That's interesting for a Spanish person to say.
Yeah.
I mean, we do love pointing.
It is Spain where the red KKK stuff happens, right?
Red, white,
that shit
like-
is Catholic.
Yeah.
Okay,
Has
but
nothing
it
to
doesn't
do with
happen
the KKK.
everywhere.
Just because it looks exactly.
I
identical.
know, but it is Spain, right?
Just because, yes,
And it's
Thank
not
you.
always
That
right.
was the only thing I
it
was
was
wondering
particularly the things that I did when I lived in Spain.
They come in many colors.
Yeah, which some members of the KKK do as well, but they don't want you to know that.
Speaking of New England, though, right?
Yeah,
I watched The Witch for the first time yesterday,
the bitch.
which is a horror movie that takes place in New England in like fucking 1610 or some shit. And they speak in early modern English the entire movie,
Yeah.
which I appreciated. That was neat.
I remember
Except-
watching that movie.
Except they trigger my linguism very upsettingly because they say thou. And I don't understand if you go so far as to research a detailed account or version of early modern English to do your entire movie in. Why do you miss the fact that that's not how that was pronounced?
What was it pronounced?
Zoo, right?
Sator?
Thou.
Thou. Which is,
Like
I
you-
just
Yes.
knew that I knew this, but I wanted it to be repeated for the benefit of our studio audience.
Good. Yes. Yes.
Um,
It's
I
just
was-
you, but
for a
older.
moment, I was thinking, I don't recall that movie being, in actual very modern English. And then I remembered, oh yeah, I watched it in Spanish.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That explain that.
When I
Oh,
was
man.
like better in English, starting at like age 16 or some shit, and started watching movies and TV in English, there was a lot of stuff that I hadn't realized was British. Because, like, unless stated otherwise, I assume my media consumption as a kid was American mostly.
But the way that their cities are structured is very different.
Is it?
Yes, Americans are much more car-centric.
Okay, I didn't evaluate the
As a
infrastructure.
child, I was of course aware of this. Having had many points in the Shivers ability.
Yes. I mean, of course, which child is not aware of the different intricacies of each country's mode of
Exactly. This
urbanization?
also means that I'm not autistic.
Yes.
Yes.
As I am
Most things mean that you're not
I-
autistic,
That's
funnily
true,
enough.
yeah, that's true.
I got tested.
That's how it
They
works
told
out.
me I'm not autistic.
I still
I
need
once-
I still need to look this up, but I remember watching a TikTok video where they said like the genes for autism evolved like 450 million years ago. And it's like sounds so dumb, but hang on, I gotta look this up.
I mean,
Um,
I would have assumed.
There's a lot of genetic code that it just does nothing, you know? Like,
Yeah.
like the genes could have been there doing nothing for a very long time until something changed in the human genome and suddenly it stopped meaning nothing and started meaning
Many
something.
people don't realize that fat titty genes also evolved very long ago.
Yeah?
But it's just I remember watching that video and I was like, huh, that's weird. That's kind of silly. And I just started imagining like autistic anomalocaris.
Autistic.
I honestly see that though as like being very beneficial to your community.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I'm looking it up and it's like it varies. Like none of them say 450 million years. Most of it's like within the past million years. Autism
also,
sort of
another
evolved.
thing about it. Another thing about it, how would you even discover that? Like,
Time travel.
we
You find
basically.
autism in trilobite fossils.
Yeah.
Look at a trilobite fossils and he has like a jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah.
You get
You're
a
like,
background.
Or
that-
he's a trilobite.
my
It's like a
radar.
shark who loves humans. Have human weed.
It's a it's like a trilobite that only eats one specific type of protein,
Yeah.
and if there's other protein
trilobite.
around, it gets very upset.
A trilobite who
Oh.
like separates the bacteria into different types so they don't touch on his plate.
Oh
And
my god!
he eats it in counterclockwise order.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Pandas are just autistic bears.
Yes.
That is, yeah, they kind of are.
Who is autistic birds?
Bears.
Pandas.
Like,
Oh, bears. Pandas, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
makes sense.
Oh, that one dog. I forgot if it's supposed to be like a fox or a wolf from South America with really long legs
I
that
think
eats
it's
fruits.
from. Oh, I think it's from India. Like the main wolf.
Yeah, the main wolf. It's like it only eats fruits and it only eats fruits and vegetables. It has huge legs.
Everyone else
Yeah.
is a side wolf.
No, Maine as a state.
No.
It's actually common in Brazil and Bolivia
Really?
and Paraguay.
Paraguay. For some reason,
Paraguay.
every time I hear Bolivia said, in my brain I go, Bolivia.
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 What's kind of crazy to me about Bolivia is that two of its largest cities,
Bolivia.
like La Paz and the one that's actually higher than La Paz, but I forgot the name of it, are both like 10, 15 million population cities, and they're just like 20,000 feet in the air. It's like
15
what's
million?
it's up there. Let me check their
I would
populations.
hope that they're not larger than the Tokyo metro area.
Well, Tokyo metro area is like 32 million.
Is it?
You say that like
Yeah.
it's nothing.
Okay, I was wrong. La
this
Paz
fucking-
is
Yeah,
La
go
Paz
ahead.
is 2.2 million.
Okay, yeah, okay.
And the other big one that's even higher up than La Paz is also 2.2 million. It's called El Alto,
Yeah,
or the
a
Heights.
very good name for it. Es
That's
que vamos a llamar esta ciudad.
It's like the
Alto.
very aptly named son not appearing
but-
in this film.
Yeah,
then,
so El Alto is 13,000 feet and La Paz is 12,000 feet. But Jesus Christ, that's high up.
Also, Burger,
Yeah.
the Bolivians, esta ciudad.
Fuck. But this fucking fox looks like something I would have made in Spore somehow. You just lift the body up and you
Matt.
minimize
Yeah,
this.
oh
like,
yeah,
you
just
know.
pull the legs down a little
You
bit.
put the ears forward and man, I miss Spore, dude.
You just
Yeah.
you just schlop that guy.
Oh wait, we're talking about weird ass fucking creamtures. Yeah.
Weird
Yeah,
guy.
built-in spores. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Oh,
I
have
love that
what is
thing,
that I
dude. I
hear
love that
behind
image
me?
so much.
Mayhaps I twist around and take a peek for myself. Also, the largest city in Bolivia is called Santa Cruz de la Sierra, and it's 2.4 million, but it's at 1,300 feet.
Yeah.
It's more normal.
Yeah. Speaking
You're
of
not
of South America, the reason why I wasn't here for the start of the stream is that my mother was showing me the pictures from her trip in Cuba, which also, funnily enough, has added to my fucking communist paraphernalia. I now have like a Cuban, like a fucking red star with like a Cuba flag cap.
Did she go to the ice cream place?
I was about to say the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
She did
I was
not.
I
She did
wanted
not.
to ask if the Cuban paraphernalia was ice cream.
That would be fucking cool.
I really want to
Imagine
try that fucking
how-
ice cream.
Yeah.
if a
Yeah, I
Cuban
really
can,
gotta. Oh, but
if
now
I
you
could
reminded
buy-
me that I have ice cream in the house. I will go get myself some ice cream.
Damn.
if I could buy a Cuban ice cream machine, I would. Like an ice
If I
cream machine
ever
from
get a
Cuba.
chance to go to Cuba, I just go to the ice cream parlor and I just take pictures of all the cars.
I mean,
You know that
unfortunately,
Castro had a
it's
breeding program for better milk cows
Yeah.
because he loved
Yeah.
fucking ice cream so much.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that
Yeah,
ice
he
cream
had-
parlor is
okay.
no longer as like good as it used to be.
What the fuck?
Because
What happened?
Castro's not in charge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, no, it's like
Yeah,
they
they're letting up.
they don't have most of the flavors that they used to have.
Damn.
And it's no
Oh,
longer nearly
damn.
as full. It's like really declined in quality since the
The death of
50s, I
Fidel.
guess. Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
mean, probably
Since
like
you
for
were
longer
there
than
last.
that, even. Yeah,
What they should do, they should franchise it. Like
Yeah,
franchise it out of
definitely,
Cuba.
like
They could,
McDonald's
Yes,
did
in-
it.
in
some-
communist
yeah.
Cuba.
yeah.
Exactly.
That would be funny. Like every single location, like every single location is technically a Cuban embassy.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be very
Yeah.
funny.
Reminds me of when I met Anne Fash in Vienna.
A what?
And I don't
Oh, yeah.
remember who started it, but we kept referring to McDonald's and Starbucks as the American embassy.
Yeah.
I
Wait,
recently,
here
recently a
I am.
friend of
We have
mine.
another showcase.
Oh god!
Here it
Oh
is.
hell yeah! I
Oh,
gotta move
cool.
the camera
That's
for this
cool.
so you can see it. This fucking that's fucking
Yeah,
cool
yeah,
as shit, dude. That
It's
is
so
incredibly
based.
cool.
Yeah, and for the people who don't know, because they watch from YouTube, and I assume you didn't also do it the
No,
other time.
I did.
This
I
goes.
think you're on
You did?
stream right now.
Awesome. Yeah, this goes together with my American military industrial complex paraphernalia to balance it out, of course, namely the Raytheon notebook and the Lockheed Martin stress toy astronaut,
Hell yeah!
and together with where is it? Where is the star of the show?
Where are they?
I want to be sponsored by Lockheed Martin.
Yeah, well,
Get killing Palestinians.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just
Well, this was a few years before. Well, they were doing it already, and they were already
Yeah,
doing it.
that's been going on for a while.
Yeah, yeah. Here it is, the pièce de la résistance.
yes.
Ah,
For those who know.
Can you believe that this man grew up basically in this house?
Yeah. So
that
this will
had
live
that
together with
that
this.
lighter in a drawer in the kitchen, and I go there one time, and I'm like, "Do you have a Mao Zedong lighter?" And he's never seen it.
the mitre.
Yeah, it's really good.
But there's
It's
an
good, too.
episode.
It's high
Pulse
quality.
lighter.
Oh yeah.
There's
This was before
a
China,
grand tour.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
No,
a
it's good
grand
because
tour
it
episode.
predates Dengism. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, so it's like an original Mao.
Oh yeah. No.
Yeah, it's actually him on it. It's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
real Mao.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's an episode of Grand Tour where they drive around China in American and German luxury cars, and they go to Tiananmen Square, and they see where Mao is entombed and all that stuff, and they pay their respects and everything, and they're like, just before we leave, we're gonna honor Mao in the best way we can. They go to the souvenir shop, and there's like Mao bobbleheads,
Yes!
fucking Mao
Yeah.
lighters,
Yeah.
fucking all
that's
these
where-
trinkets.
That's no. This is where this was bought. Except this was bought like in the fucking 70s.
Yeah. So that's
It's also
cool.
funnier
That's-
in the show because then they come out of the souvenir shop and go like, if only we had somewhere to eat, and then they look across the street and there's a McDonald's across from Mao's tomb.
Shouts out to capitalism, dude.
The craziest thing was like back in the early 2000s, Starbucks opened up a coffee shop in Tiananmen Square, and they got a lot of backlash for that because it's like, yeah, it's
I think
Starbucks
the
gets a
government
lot
of
of backlash
China-
for a lot of things.
I think
True,
the government of
true.
China
Some of which they
Mhm.
didn't even do, like the fucking boycott right now.
Yes.
The government of
Alex, you had something to say.
Yes, I think the government of China should do like we talked before with the government of Cuba. But instead it's like a Bao place and it's called something like Mao Donuts.
They should just franchise the Tomb of Mao.
Open locations worldwide.
They do like
Isn't
they
that
do like
kind of what they
fucking
did with
saints?
Jesus and
yeah,
the
exactly.
splinters of the
Yeah.
true cross?
Yeah, not just the splinters of the true cross. Every saint, like every
Yes,
saint, they
yes,
basically
yes,
like
yes.
hacked apart.
Yes.
Yep.
I wonder how many crosses you could make from all the supposed splinters of the true cross.
I mean,
I think
I don't know
I
how.
think-
No. I don't know how they fucking nailed Jesus to the cross because there's like 150 fucking nails.
Look, they were very thorough.
Or
It's like
yeah.
you gotta do it through the wrists. You can't do it through the palms because
They didn't have fuck. What are those things called again?
Wrists.
The stuff you put in walls to make anchors. They didn't
yeah,
have
anchors.
anchors back then.
Yeah.
So
Dübel,
they
as
didn't
we
know a
say
lot.
today. Dübel in German.
Yes, Dübel. They
Yeah.
didn't have Dübel.
Speaking of corporate gifts, my company does like really awesome gifts every year for Christmas. My first year with them, they gave me like a Leatherman,
Damn.
which is like it's like a
Ooh.
Swiss Army type knife. The second year, I got like this heavy duty like Carhartt like coat, not a jacket, a fucking coat.
Oh, I have one of
It's-
those actually. Bought
Yeah,
in Detroit before Carhartt became like a luxury brand.
yeah. And then this last Christmas, they just gave me a
I
knife.
give you my heart.
Technically,
They
you know,
gave
in Italy,
you a knife?
Yeah, they gave
That's
me a
bad
knife.
luck.
yeah, exactly. In all of South Europe, it's considered to be very rude. It's considered to be very rude to gift a knife.
Yeah, you have to give them like a cent or something.
Yeah. Which is extremely funny because I have a very specific memory associated with that tradition as well. But first, I'll let you finish your story.
I was about to say the family that owns my company is Norwegian, so I don't know.
So they mean it.
Yeah.
Well, they're Norwegian, and I'm German Jew, so make of that what you will.
Yeah,
I don't believe in the Norwegians.
yeah, valid. But
Valid.
yeah,
No, it's Finland that's made up.
I don't believe in Finland either.
yeah, I don't believe in any of the Nordics, honestly. Anyways,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
the
no.
core memory.
Sweden.
Oh yeah, Sweden exists. They have too many fucking
Love
oil
this.
rigs not to. Anyways, yeah, the core memory of the knife gifting thing is I remember very specifically watching an episode of like those shitty ass shows that they run on Discovery Channel, like Ultimate Fishing or whatever the fuck. Where this like fisherman went to fish with like the 50 billion year old fisherman from like Sicily and shit. And at the end of the show, he goes like, "Oh yeah, and to thank them for this, I found this wonderful fish knife and whatever." I immediately was like, "Oh no, he's not gonna gift it to them, is he?" And he goes like, "Yeah, so I gifted it to them. You can see that he gives it over, and the guy just pulls a fucking face like, what the fuck is he doing?"
Yeah,
Oh my God.
that's messed up, dude. I wouldn't do that.
So funny to me.
Speaking of those,
In those places, people still genuinely do that as a threat.
okay, I didn't know that. Next time I'm in Southern Europe, I will be sure not to give anybody a knife.
Gift specifically.
You can give me a
Okay,
knife.
gift a knife. Yeah,
You can
I realized.
Yeah, the point is that you sell it for like a representative amount of money, so it's like 1 cent or whatever.
Oh, so that way it's a transaction.
So if
Exactly,
you're ever stuck in
exactly.
Southern Europe, but you have a knife, but you need 1 cent,
Yeah,
you know what to do.
Yeah, that you just remind me. This doesn't have a punchline or anything, but it just reminded me of Ice Road Truckers and how they decided to jazz it up a little bit because they've been doing it for a couple of years and views were starting to fall off. So they're like, "How about we have all these characters from Ice Road Truckers?"
Oh no.
Andy was gone.
What if we have all these characters from Ice
We'll
Trucker?
never
That's
find
it.
out what
That's
they did.
it.
That's the story. He said there
No,
wasn't
that's
going to
it.
be a punchline.
Yeah. What if we had all of the characters from Ice Trucker? Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
F's in chat.
F's in chat, yeah. So yeah, how's it going? Is it warm out there?
Well,
Let's sound off.
It's 22 degrees in my apartment, 55% humidity, very
Oh, that's
very
not that bad.
comfortable. Outside currently we are having 19 degrees. That's warm. That's warmer than yesterday. Well, it's the early evening, so.
God,
Um,
God,
I
not
look.
Europe.
Yes. Honestly, it's a different world.
Yeah,
I do not
I
envy
know
you.
I know you've lived in both places, so you understand me.
Yeah. I love the heat,
25,
but there
84.
are days in summer where I am happy. Like, I'm happy to have the summer here.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
would be
yeah,
happy
yeah,
if the summer here was like 5 degrees warmer on average still.
yeah,
It's just the
agreed.
winter that I don't like.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I'm gotta get popular enough that you can travel for like 6 months. To be
Yeah.
fair, you literally would just need the money to rent more than one place and more than one location, because other than that, you are more or less a digital nomad,
I
basically,
mean,
wherever
the
you
problem
are.
is I have like
Fucking
friends.
bourgeois
Yeah,
motherfucker.
yeah.
My friends live here. That's sort of a
Yeah.
this is the terrible circumstance. I would have actually moved to Southern Europe years ago if it wasn't for
Yeah.
the fact that I have like friends here.
Yeah.
Simply because holy shit, the rent is so much cheaper. Like I could live in some like shithole town in rural Spain, have even
Yeah.
like decent internet, pay like 50
I mean, you could
euros.
literally you could literally like move to a shitty like town in Italy. Again, they pay you to move there.
Yeah.
They pay you to fucking buy it. Basically, they sell you the house for €1. You just have to pledge to like spend what, €5,000 in renovations. Less, actually. It's like €2,000 in renovations, and then
Yeah.
I
But my
fucking
friends
love that
here.
Matt was just like, you simply need the money to rent multiple places at once.
yeah.
Fucking
That's
aristocracy
all you
ass thing
need.
to say.
Yeah. Well, okay, no, my point was that like it's not realistic to do, but like if it wasn't for that,
It is
That's all you
something that
simply
more
need.
people could do than probably do.
Yeah.
Do.
Do.
Oh,
Love me some doo.
bruh.
Well, allegedly there's rain clouds above me right now. I have a cool look. I have weather technology. I have weather techno. Oh my god, that's where that is.
Oh wow.
My
So,
PC is
what?
currently displaying the weather in Dublin.
Amazing.
I'm gonna.
Are you okay, Gideon?
I just I just fucked around with the map a little bit, and I found
Yeah.
the
You
town
found out?
name that I recognized, but then I also saw the towns above and below it.
Yeah. What were you looking at?
And this is them.
Wait.
Wankendorf.
Van.
Like what?
They're all next to each other, bro.
Negembotel. Negembotel.
Nege-
No, that's
Negembo-
not it. No.
Negembotel?
You forget the letter.
That's
Yeah,
no, but that is how you spell the
Negembotel.
German N-word, though. We don't
Yeah.
use two G's.
Yeah, and I'm aware.
That's what?
I mean, Trappenkampf was. What does that mean?
I know that's just the town name that I recognized, and then I was like,
Yeah,
what's
I
those
realized,
other
but
two?
even that.
Wankendorf?
Yeah, that also sounds sus in English.
The first one I was like, was Wankendorf? And this, what?
It just gets worse and worse the more you read.
And this is the area next to Neumünster, which is known to be the worst city in this state. And also, Alex, I don't know if you know this, but that's where
Yes.
they pinched Puigdemont. That's where they pinched him. That's where they arrested Puigdemont in Neumünster.
I thought you were gonna say they pinched him in Wankendorf.
I mean, you know, I'm pretty sure it was Neumünster proper, but what? This is genuinely bizarre. This is so fucking weird. I'm
Imagine if they
gonna.
found him in Trappendorf,
Hmm.
representing all
Trappendorf.
the trans femmes from Catalonia.
Damn.
Sorry. Oh fuck.
Wait, you guys didn't fucking twig on that?
No, Alex didn't apparently.
Oh.
Sorry, I don't know what happened.
Damn. Damn, also I didn't see. I just scrolled down enough to see that Zito posted a tweet about Kamala joining Twitch. Let's go Kamala AOC stream.
It's just Tim Waltz playing
playing
Sega. It's just Tim Waltz
Crazy
playing
Taxi.
Sega Bass. Yeah, Crazy Taxi and Sega Bass Fishing with the peripheral.
during after they get elected, of course, not even for like the campaign trail. He like takes it up as a hobby while vice president.
Proving certain server members wrong by doing completely uncensored TTS donations. There's gonna be a lot of talk about knees growing, I'll tell you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, and no, because you see, he's a dad. Every time that happens, he will take the opportunity to like give a stern talking to his chat.
It's Kamala, it's not Walls.
No, I know, but what we're saying is that it's Kamala HQ, so it's like
She's gonna do.
Oh,
the
you
mom.
think
it's-
Walls
gonna
is gonna
take-
do
yeah, it's
It-
gonna be.
it is-
He's one of the mods.
To be honest, it
It's
is
him that
kind of
plays a Sega.
He's consistently
it-
like top donor.
Yeah.
No. Cito, you didn't hear. It's you didn't hear MDef Meg. He's gonna be playing the fucking Sega Genesis on it,
Hell yeah.
with like a
oh,
screen
yeah, the
grab.
Sega. Yeah, the
No, it
Sega
was the
Classics
Dreamcast,
collection.
wasn't it?
What?
Yeah, it was the Dreamcast.
Oh, the Dreamcast.
He's-
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's gonna be playing the Dreamcast classics on it.
yeah. He's It is kind of funny and
Oh,
kind of weird.
that's why you said Crazy Taxi. I heard that and I just assumed we were talking about some mobile game.
Oh no. It is kind of funny how Tim Waltz is like carrying.
Yes.
It's just carrying
crazy.
everything, and yeah, everybody's just.
The enthusiasm
I mean,
exploded
honestly,
with him as Pig.
Kamala also brings like a lot of enthusiasm to the table, and she's like normal and charismatic and cool and all that. But she picked the perfect guy for this.
Oh yeah. No, he's.
She could have made a better choice.
Yeah. Also, I
There's something I've been
remember
talking about with
If you look at the speech that Walls gave when she announced him, she's like giving him the side eye over how good he's doing at the speech.
I saw quite a few videos about this. I also talked to some friends IRL about it. He's really grabbing like the Gen Z, millennial, especially like women.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And when they talk about it, they're like, yeah, he's the dad we lost when our dads went Trump.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a powerful archetype.
He's the dad I lost to Fox News.
Yeah. You see that love, which, I mean, it just reminds you of how, man, they're going to be writing history books and discussing this time period for decades to come.
I mean, Yeah, I mean, this is I've been saying this for a long time, but like this is a very important moment in history. The time period, the past like couple decades.
Hmm.
You know.
Yeah,
it's particular.
I'm the meme of I'm getting pretty tired of living in world changing
Yeah.
times.
I'm enjoying it.
I'm starting to enjoy it more now because I'm with things are looking very up, so it's like I'm not worried about like making plans to flee to Germany.
Sorry, guys, I gotta go. Bye.
See you around, man.
You see you around.
Oh. Okay.
No.
Did you see that Alex Jones announced that Russia is going to
Yes.
be letting it's
so
Alex
funny,
Jones
dude.
it's Alex Jones of all people just saying it and like announcing it. And honestly,
what?
I think he's gonna do it. I think
you
he's
need to
gonna
say
run.
what I think you need to say what he
Oh,
said for the other two people in this call.
oh, right. Alex Jones. Let me pull it up.
Said the N
Alex Jones.
I'm
At
pretty
some
sure.
point, no doubts.
It's like you
Where the
100%, dude.
Yes.
let's see, Alex Jones, Russia. Did he delete the tweets? He better not have. That piece of shit. But yeah, basically he tweeted like a report or announcement or a decree from the Russian government saying that they're gonna start allowing people from the West who feel oppressed by their governments for their traditional values to seek asylum in Russia.
Yeah, he's basically offering asylum for victims of woke,
Yeah.
Damn.
which is really funny.
I would love
The
to be a
first
victim of woke.
guy who there was like an American soldier who like went
Oh, this
over to the
story, yeah,
Russian
this
army,
this
and
story is
like
so
the
fucking
day
funny
he
and
did, I
sad.
think he was like gonna be arrested for possession of child sexual abuse material, I think.
Oh, that's a
Something
different
of the sort.
story. There was another American veteran who went over there to fight alongside Russia as like a
Against
mercenary. Yeah, and he ended up being beaten and captured by another uh, another Russian group, and they ended up gang raping and like lynching him.
Jesus. What the fuck?
I might not laugh at the end of this story as I did the last one.
Yes.
Yeah, well, it's just like the guy went there to fight for Russia, and he ended up getting brutally murdered by the people who he was fighting for. Oh yeah, here's a here's a screenshot of
You know
what
these
Mr.
Russian
Jones.
advertisements,
That was
like
rather impolite.
propaganda broadcasts on their TV about what life is like in America, and it's like a white guy running into a black person and constantly apologizing and shit.
Yeah, I saw that. That was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
I forgot who it was. If it was like Lonerbox or Freda or who they put out a video about the cheap like newsstand like power fantasy novels that get published in Russia about
Oh, I
like
think that
modern.
was Adam something you're thinking of.
Oh, Adam something. Yeah. Those.
Hey, I'm John
I want to
Cannell, and
get
today
like translations of those because those look like a lot of fun to read because they're so
I
bad.
like that they have like Marvel characters in them.
Based.
Oh yeah, so like a couple of the big themes are like modern Russians like time traveling back to like the Tsar czarist at times, and like helping them fight against invaders of Russia. And for some reason, they bring
Well, the
back like modern.
Bolsheviks. They're fighting against the Bolsheviks.
Yeah, they're fight. Yeah, that's it. The one is two Russians, modern Russians, get time travel back into the bodies of like Tsar Nicholas and one of the big generals back then, and they fight the Bolsheviks. And for some reason, they have like modern guns and like tanks, like Tu-62s and 72s, fighting against the Bolsheviks.
This is
And
because
then
they
there's
can't
another.
beat them on the basis of ideas.
And the best one that Adam something brought up was Darth Vader in his
Yes.
Imperial Star Cruiser uh, ends up in orbit around Earth, sees the war, sees Stalin and the Soviets fighting the Nazis, and he offers his support to Stalin under the uh he offers his support to Stalin only if Darth Vader gets to run the Soviet Union, gets to rule over the Soviet Union. So Stalin says no, kills Darth Vader and takes over his Imperial Star Destroyer, and then wins World War II. And destroys the Nazis,
Which
destroys the
is
capitalists.
why do they need to introduce the Darth Vader element? That already
Did that
happened.
anyway.
That was history.
writing my alt history of World War II where Germany loses.
Yes.
But the thing is that these newsstand novels, there's like 2,500 of them have been published since like 2010, I think. There's so many of them, and they're all published under the approval of the Russian government. Like this is just flat out propaganda.
A Vlad to the P.
I need to find the
Yep.
book. Let me go back to Adam something and.
I knew you watched that
Shouts out to
video.
copyright infringement, honestly. That shit is cool.
It's so
I'm
it's so
about to go
funny.
autistic about my thing about trademarks and stories and canon.
Yeah.
We need to go
What?
back to Arthurian times again.
It's just all bull. Everyone takes everything.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I like me.
Everyone
I like me canon.
gets to have a shot at the fiction.
Yeah.
And the collective unconscious decides what we stick
That's
with.
fan fiction, though. That's like all of the fan fiction space. They do cross-fic
Sure.
shit all the time. We live in Arthurian
I'm going to
times.
go Mochi.
We live in Arthurian times, Sir
No.
Cetor of the
No, because there's still a corporation in charge of what's real,
of Vienna.
and people agree with it.
This is just the existence of an evil king doesn't mean we're not in Arthurian times. I'm gonna pull. If whoever pulls the penis from this pussy it's gonna be the king. That's what the prophecy says. It's the pussy is
That's
pussy
how
is
that
so
story
good you
works.
can't. The pussy is so good you can't pull out. But then it's like
So the pussy's so tight.
May he with the best pull-out game in the kingdom
Yeah.
rule over the
It's
Britons.
Like, it's like he's like autistic, like an autistic guy. He's fucking like the best pussy, and then he like he like pulls out because he got sidetracked. Thinking about like some sort of like fucking fan fiction thing. It was like, ooh, he's the king he's gonna be the king. No, you know what?
Okay,
Actually,
I'm-
this is way more with the times. It's a queen. It's a trans woman. She pulls out. It's like, oh, she's gonna be queen of the kingdom, I guess.
And she's an alpha, and the girl is an omega.
Yes.
I found
Omega
it. I
3
found the cover.
specifically.
I found the cover.
That reminds
Do
me
you
of
not
some.
know about the Omegaverse?
I know about the Omegaverse, Sito.
Okay,
I am aware of
okay.
the
That reminds me.
Omegaverse.
That
reminds
it's
me-
good
you-
because
didn't-
that means I don't have to
Yes,
keep talking
please
about
don't do it.
That
Yes.
reminds me of a Tumblr post I read that posed the idea of an Omegaverse, but instead based around salmon, like where people just get
Yeah,
really
you
horny
talked
at
about
one
this.
time in their lives.
What kind of mochi are you eating right now?
Ice cream, coconut.
Ah. Look, see, there is in this city where I live, there is a mochi place that's extremely fucking good. And they make
It's mid actually.
no, it's not Mitsito. You just
Yes.
suck as a human being. You're just a bad person.
It's very unimpressive.
It's not very unimpressive. It's fucking delicious. It's really good. It's it's literally
Is it
one of
though?
the best things I've ever eaten. You
Mm.
What
just
do-
don't have no taste, Sito. You just don't like mochi.
mm. Okay.
Yes.
That's the cope.
Yeah, this is like back when I was in Italy, and I went to like a 600-year-old restaurant in Rome and ordered lasagna, and it was the lasagna that I ordered just was it was completely different than anything I've ever tasted in my life, and like in terms of lasagna, it was a whole new dish. And I had that experience with mochi and that little mochi place, and I go there often.
The mid
because the fantastic one, not the mid one that you made up that doesn't exist.
I like that it actually interrupted your train of thought to rebuke me. Oh,
It's
excellent.
the real place that's very good, and that I go to often. And also,
Is that the one you took me to?
my whole polycule goes there.
Wait.
I won't dignify your misinformation with a response.
What's
Wait,
the name of the place?
it can't be the one you took me to because that was mid.
You just hate mochi, Sito. You hate mochi is
okay.
the food you hate most in the world, and because the mochi place was
Yes.
so fantastic, you thought it was mid, because that's how good the mochi were.
Sorry, I keep coming in and out. I think my mic is fucked up.
I like the
Unforgivable.
cyberpunk thing,
Prepare to
so.
boil.
There is there was something really cool that I wanted to say, but Sito had to
Interrupted you with accurate reporting.
destroy. Oh yeah, so I go there a lot with people in my polycule, and there's, in the wider it's like the wider polycule network, and like people who are like my
The ship of
metas
Theseus.
have been taking other people there as well, and like I know that the guy who and like his girlfriend but he's like there most of the time because he does like he does the cooking and she does the business. He probably has to have like some sort of fucking Pepe Sylvia ass board in the basement, just bewildered as to what the fuck our deal is.
And you're the one sitting on the couch with a beer
Yeah.
and one hand in your pants.
Yeah, it's
You're the Homer Simpson of the polycule.
it's like are they cheating on each other? Should I be telling them that people are cheating on each other? Why did they all come here?
Why do they all cheat in this place?
Do I have that sort of vibe?
I mean, I think mochi would be cheating food, honestly.
It would be. It's like eating pussy, a little bit.
Yeah. Exactly.
So
If
it's a
you
red.
take
It's
the
a
word
red.
very literally, and by pussy you mean like
Not that one though.
a rice flour, a rubbery bowl with stuff inside.
Normally yes, but not that one though.
Sito, I have seen you see me shit.
You actually haven't. You expressed surprise when I said that.
Yes, I don't
First
believe you
time.
this because I have never been shitty. I've never shit in my life, actually. And that's how
You
I know.
never shit it in the mommy toilet and didn't flush.
Yes, that's exactly what happened. I mean, what didn't happen.
What didn't happen? Yeah.
It was fucked up. It was the day before we left. You remember we went to this pizza place? And I ate the pizza with a billion cheeses on it, and I did pay for that the next day.
You mean the night?
Yeah, the night
Before we
before.
left?
Where
Yes,
there was
okay.
this kid with the laser pointer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, Burger,
yeah.
do you want me? Do you want to see me make Sito angry with
Shit.
Mochi?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I'm not
please.
looking. No!
Oh.
Fuck! The facade immediately drops. Fucking hate this creature, man.
You don't like this
Looks
particular.
wrong.
Then you should be happy that it is being eaten.
So true.
I always cheer upon the destruction of my enemies.
The
Exactly,
only
because
thing that brings me
it's not.
joy.
In fact, he's angry because he knows it's not actually being eaten.
Yeah. He has seen through the deception.
I'm angry that it gets to live. I saw it coming as well, and I still couldn't shut up.
That's powerful. That is powerful, Alex. That is very good.
Thank you. The worst part is that I actually really love these frogs. This whole category of frogs, like, look at them.
That's very cute.
Yeah,
It
and
does
they
look
have
kind of wrong, but it is cute.
they have strangely defined buttocks.
They have.
up.
Excuse me. They have what?
Strangely defined buttocks.
So okay, that is what you
Don't
said.
post
and
it.
Yes.
Please do post it.
No.
There it goes.
I hate you.
That is amazing, dude. It looks like a pancake.
It is bad. When you compliment people on their defined buttocks, do you often compare them to pancake?
I'm not complimenting this frog. I should say it. This is what you get, Cito. This is the punishment.
For accurate reporting, journalism is often suppressed when it's true.
That's never happened in the history.
This could be called Israel-like behavior.
Yes. What Cito is doing.
Yes, what you just did to me is akin to Israel firing missiles at journalists' homes.
Yes.
I mean, I
It
think
is
it's a bit
exactly
worse.
the same thing. Yes, it is worse, in fact.
Yeah, because the missiles could miss. That's why they call it missiles.
Shut up.
I thought it was because it's a womanly way of doing warfare.
That's true.
Missile.
More women missile hazards. I don't know.
More women missiles.
Yes.
Fuck.
Missiles.
You know that one of the reasons that Paris in the Trojan myth uses a bow and arrow is because the Greeks thought that was a womanly weapon.
Hell yeah, it is. It really.
I
It
do
was,
archery. I actually do archery. I think I mentioned at some point.
You know what I really want to. You know what I want to do, which is illegal where I live.
Do tell.
Smoke,
Slinging.
be in possession of
What?
a sensible amount of weed to smoke in a week.
Well, no, it has to be too much.
Yes,
Slinging,
exactly. That's what I said.
Oh, I
like
see.
using like a Balearic sling,
I
ideally.
built a
Because
Balearic thing a while ago. I think
those
I
are
posted it
cool.
on the server.
Yeah, it's illegal.
Sure.
Why? I mean,
It's a weapon.
I mean, sure, but they can stop you from buying Sparto.
I don't want to. I don't want to have to make it. Look. I'm not that. I'm
But
not.
that's the best
I'm
part.
not. I don't swing that way. You know. I buy
it's-
things. I don't.
That's why you're a bisexual.
Exactly. I'm not a fucking.
Okay, I can send you one in the mail. I think.
Do illegal international arms trafficking.
Yes, exactly.
I doubt that anyone would actually give a shit. I'm not even sure if they are actually illegal. This was told to me by someone who is notoriously not knowledgeable about things.
It's a crime that Alex has yet to add to her repertoire, so I'm sure she appreciates the opportunity.
International drug trafficking is not in that list, though. I have had my packages open by the police at customs several times because they thought I was importing drugs into the country. I was buying tea.
They did this with me, but it was my City of Mist books from Kickstarter.
Yeah.
What did they think it was like Mein Kampf?
No, they just didn't know what the. He literally asked me what the books were about.
Drugs.
It's like, yeah, it's a.
Drugs.
I explained to like this middle-aged customs official who's had every ounce of creativity beaten out of his body by being an employee of the government for the past 25 years. What a role-playing game is.
Oh, it's like a guide for a game. Without that.
Well, no, but he was trying to get me to go into detail. Like, I'm not even.
You could have
well.
explained it with a character who's like City of Mist alter ego. I forget what they're called.
Yeah, no,
together.
that is the approach that I ended up
is
taking.
Adolf Hitler.
Yeah. I feel like maybe that's
I think
not.
that would have gone well.
Okay, when I put Steinschleuder into Google, they show me Zwillen, which is not.
I don't know what that is.
That's the small ones. The kid
Oh, the ones that's like a forked wig. I see.
Yeah, okay, there we go. Aktuelle Rechtslage.
What about aktuelle Linkslage though?
Okay, so this is. Let me put some laws in chat. Okay, so
Christ.
the law is the thing in the middle. Der Umgang mit Schleudern, die zur Erreichung einer höchstmöglichen Bewegungsenergie eine Armstütze oder eine vergleichbare Vorrichtung besitzen oder für eine solche Vorrichtung eingerichtet sind Präzisionsschleudern sowie Armstützen oder vergleichbare Vorrichtungen für vorbezeichnete Gegenstände bei einer Präzisionsschleuder im Sinne der Legaldefinition kommt es auf den Wert von 23 Joule nicht an. And put that thing in a sling. Die antike Schleuder spielt heute keine Rolle mehr, weshalb die Gesetze sich beziehen. So I suppose I am allowed to own a Balearic sling for being a nerd.
Does it have a support for your arm?
No, I mean I see this. It appears. I'm thinking maybe when they say support for my arm, they mean something different than what I would intuit from it.
Bump stock?
Yeah, the bump stock sling. Oh my god, that's a great frog. That's a fucking amazing frog. See, these are the crazy frogs.
Ring ding 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 ding.
Yeah, I
Not
love
that
the crazy
Axel shit.
Yeah.
Axel F wishes he was this frog.
And this one's really fucked up. This one is like really, really fucked up.
What the fuck is that?
Apparently, a frog.
I'm gonna censor this.
Okay,
I'm gonna delete this message. Fuck off.
No, repost that shit. That was amazing. That looked like a turtle with no shell.
Turtle.
Look at this is such good character design. You know this guy is trying to sell you like fucking potions that have been sitting on the shelf too long. You know if you ingest that like potion of flying, you're gonna get gas.
Okay, hear me out. It's actually called like its actual name, blunt-headed burrowing frog.
Yeah, this motherfucker sure is blunt-headed, dude. There's been a blunt in his head. Okay, so legally speaking, apparently, a Balearic sling would be entirely legal to own. Here.
So I should send you one.
Yeah.
Mario.
Okay. I will make another one.
Mario.
I think
mean, if you want to do that, I wouldn't say no.
I might actually make. I wanted to make another. I made a Balearic thing a while ago, and I wanted to make another. So I might actually do it.
I love these frogs.
Right? Like whoever made frogs as a concept.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Good job.
Great stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did well.
Yeah.
They were cooking.
Very, very inspiring. No, those were the French.
Yeah. I would actually love to eat frog legs. I would love to go to France and eat some frog legs at some point.
I have eaten frog legs, but
Are they good?
actually, I mean, it's basically chicken. It's basically chicken with a different texture.
Yeah, I mean that's cool. I like textures. I'm a texture guy. I'm a texture sort of person.
It's like firmer.
Yeah. Some firmer
Like-
chicken. That's nice. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing that.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. I thought they were good. I had it with like a pretty standard Chinese stir fry base. Soy sauce, oyster sauce.
I've had
Green wine.
escargot, but I haven't had frog when I was in France.
I think.
Wait, no. I actually had the escargot in Belgium because I am a fucked up individual.
I'm really sorry you had to be there. You know the Belgian
I was
police?
in the place where like a bit later they had the Muslim terror attack in Brussels as well, in Molenbeek.
You know the police
Damn,
stopped
they
my
will-
parents.
Yeah.
The police stopped my parents in Belgium because they thought they had kidnapped me. I was a baby.
Good.
They
They
were
should
on a
have
trip.
actually done it.
Yeah.
They should have kidnapped me.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't think they needed to.
Why?
Well, it's not about what they need to do, really. I don't think it's more of like the should.
Yeah.
Actually, it's also about they could. Like, they are actually already supposed to be with me.
Okay, well then.
Like,
In that case.
I mean, although, I
Here's
mean,
one thing that often goes a bit unspoken about that I was confronted with on Twitter today, is that there was like a national panic in the US about children being kidnapped all the time.
Was
Yes.
that I mean, that was a thing that was like imprinted onto me in my childhood. My grandma
No,
was
but like
yeah.
when Gen X was growing up,
Yeah.
they were like terrified of their parents. I mean, were terrified of kidnapping it in a unreasonable way,
Yeah.
in like a post true crime podcast way.
Yeah, that's damn. I see it though. Like my grandma was exactly like this. I mean, actually, you know what? Thinking back at it, this might have been just a tactic to like try to call my mom an asshole. But she said that if I went to visit my mother on vacation in Germany for a couple of weeks, I would definitely be abducted and raped.
Jesus Christ.
Basically, that's basically what she said to me.
And then you moved to Germany
as
and
a
this
s-
exact thing actually
as a
happened.
7-year-old boy. Yes. Yes. That.
Danke, Oma.
That's a great fucking frog.
Pancake.
Oh no.
Shouts out to this.
What the shit?
Shouts out to this frog.
Pinky.
honestly.
Where are his organs?
Pinky.
I'm calling the anime Twitter titty police on this. Where are his
Twitty
organs? Please
Pancake.
let go. Oh, did you see Shu's husband be a idiot?
I think whenever I see him, it is for that reason. So I can't
Yes.
really narrow it down.
Whenever I hear
He-
Shu,
This one is one that recently caught attention.
What? She says that she speaks Spanish.
Her
She
mother
might
is
do
from
that.
Puerto Rico.
That's even more so then.
Yes. He's not a smart man.
What do you expect like a Chinese guy to like pronounce China with use the name for China but with an American accent?
Chungguo.
Like
That's what that would be.
Chunguo. Yeah, my family's from
Changwo.
Chunguo. Big Chungus, am I right?
Hell yeah.
This is so Chungus.
Give
I
me Sigma.
wait.
Yeah.
I think I have a repressed memory, or some sort of weird.
Yes, and we
bullshit?
should unpack this now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I don't know where I heard it, or if it is correct. But I think the Chinese name for France is Fenghuo.
It
Maybe.
sounds correct. Give me a second. mdbg.net.
Chad, this man speaks Chinese.
France.
That was Chinese.
Fayu. Oh, that's French, not France.
Uh,
Fagua.
Ha! More or less.
I thought this was gonna be
Yeah,
something
You
traumatic.
had an additional N in there, but otherwise it was correct.
Hang on, it's just fag whoa.
Yes, it is Fagua.
Yes. Yes.
And Fa.
yes.
What the fuck?
Yes. This is the best information I've ever received in my life.
The Fa in Fagua is for law, rule, regulation, and statute.
Damn. This is the
So they
only
call them
country
the
where they-
country of laws.
I think
Because
it's
law
just
means
because
law.
France. I think it's just because France. It starts with the same sound.
Yes, that is how all Chinese.
Yeah.
place
What do
names
they
go.
call Germany?
Fuck, I should know this.
You should.
It's been a while.
I'm guessing it's
Oh
probably.
yeah, it's Dergua.
I was about to say exactly that. What the fuck?
Why? What is it? What is that? What is that? What does that mean?
Virtuous country.
Yes. The Chinese have evaluated the Germans and looked at their history and been like, That
Spain,
seems pretty
right?
virtuous to me.
The Chinese for America is Meiguo, which means beautiful country.
Base.
Oh,
That's the only
You
one.
know-
It's actually the same Mei as Mei from Overwatch.
oh. You know perchance the name for Spain?
I do not off the top of my head, but I know where to find out.
Do you getting
It
top and head?
is Tibanya, which means
Okay.
Western class tooth.
Western what?
I think that's one of the ones where they, because
Class.
Tibanya sounds like España. I think that's one of the
Yes.
ones where they were trying to go with
No, that's all Chinese players' names. They just want to go for the pronunciation.
Okay.
It's no meaning.
Oh, well, you know, that's
All right.
because of this sad information. I must now end the stream. Goodbye.
Austria is Audili, which means mysterious ground.